I stared at the envelope on the kitchen counter, my name nowhere on it. Just Mrs. Elena Ramirez and guest. My heart dropped like a stone in still water, ripples of confusion spreading fast. We'd been married 8 years. Why the hell was I the plus one nobody bothered to name? Elena breezed in, her perfume hitting me first, that floral scent she'd started wearing lately, the one that made her smell like someone else's dream. Hey babe, you see the invite? Mark and Lisa's wedding. Can't wait. She kissed my cheek, quick and cool, like checking off a box. I forced a smile, but suspicion gnawed at me. A quiet whisper I tried to ignore. Yeah, looks fun. But it's addressed to you and a guest. They forget my name or something. She laughed it off, that light, practiced laugh she'd perfected over the years. Oh come on Alex. It's probably just a typo. Mark's always been scatterbrained. Remember how he botched our invites? But her eyes darted away, fixing on the fridge instead of me. Denial crept in. I told myself it was nothing. Weddings are stressful. People screw up. Still, as she hummed while chopping vegetables for dinner, I couldn't shake the feeling that the knife in her hand was slicing through more than just onions. That night, lying in bed, her back to me like a wall, I replayed our life in my head. We'd met in college, 2 broke kids dreaming big. I proposed on a rainy beach, her yes the brightest thing in the storm. But lately? Distant. Late nights at work, phone glued to her hand, texts she deleted with a guilty flick. Just spam, she'd say. Heartbreak started small, a crack in the foundation. I reached for her, but she murmured, tired babe, and pulled the covers tighter. Sleep evaded me. Instead, I scrolled through our photos, wondering when her smile had stopped reaching her eyes. The next morning over coffee, I probed gently. You excited for the wedding? Mark's your old college buddy, right? Haven't seen him in ages. She nodded too eagerly. Yeah, it'll be great. Lisa's dress is stunning, I helped pick it. A pause, then she added. You know, if you're busy with that project at work, I could go alone. No big deal. Suspicion flared hotter. My project? It was flexible, she knew that. Nah, I'll make it. Wouldn't miss it. Her face tightened for a split second. A micro-expression I'd learned to read after years of marriage. Okay, whatever you want. The words hung heavy, laced with something unspoken. As days blurred into the wedding weekend, clues piled up like storm clouds. I found a receipt in her purse, lingerie, expensive, the kind she hadn't worn for me in months. For us, she said when I asked, but her blush said otherwise. Then the text I glimpsed on her phone. Can't wait to see you in that dress. M. Mark. My mind screamed no, but denial was crumbling. I confronted her that evening, voice steady despite the rage bubbling under. Elena, what's going on? Why does it feel like you're hiding something? She sighed, eyes welling up. God, she was good at that. Alex, you're paranoid. Work's been hell, that's all. I love you. We made love that night, desperate and raw, but it felt like goodbye. The wedding day dawned bright, mocking my turmoil. Elena looked radiant in her emerald gown, hair cascading like she was the bride. We drove in silence, my hands white-knuckled on the wheel. At the venue, a sprawling vineyard estate, the guest list was posted at check-in. Her name there. Mine absent. Sir, I'm sorry, but you're not on the list, the attendant said, glancing awkwardly at Elena. She flushed. Must be a mistake. He's my husband. But as they scribbled me in, I saw it. The way Mark greeted her at the entrance, his hand lingering on her arm, eyes locking with hers like I wasn't even there. Anger simmered as we took our seats. The ceremony was picture perfect. Vows exchanged under a flower arch, Lisa beaming, oblivious. But I watched Elena, tears in her eyes that weren't for the happy couple. During the reception, I excused myself to the restroom, but detoured to the parking lot. Her phone left in the car, unlocked, a rookie mistake born of distraction. Messages flooded the screen. I can't do this without you, I'll leave him. From Mark. Photos, intimate ones. Dates matching her late nights. The betrayal hit like a freight train. Heartbreak twisting into fury. 8 years, flushed for this? Her college crush, reignited at some reunion I hadn't attended. I returned, composure a fragile mask. Elena danced with Mark during the couple's first dance extension. Their bodies too close, whispers too intimate. Guests murmured, sensing the undercurrent. Lisa caught my eye, confusion flickering. Denial shattered. Trust collapsed in ruins. I couldn't let this farce continue. As the toasts began, I stood, uninvited, glass in hand. To Mark and Lisa, I said, voice booming over the mic I'd snatched. May your marriage be as faithful as mine apparently wasn't. Gasps rippled. Elena's face drained of color. Alex, what? But I pressed on, phone in my other hand. Funny thing about guest lists. Sometimes they reveal who's really invited into someone's life. I read the texts aloud, anonymized just enough, but the crowd knew. Mark stammered denials. Lisa's bouquet hit the floor. Chaos erupted. Lisa slapped Mark, tears streaming. Guests whispered, phones out, capturing the implosion. Elena grabbed my arm, pleading. Alex, please, it was a mistake. I love you. But her words rang hollow, motivations clear now. Boredom, nostalgia, the thrill of forbidden fruit. Understandable? Maybe, in the wreckage of a stale marriage. But painful? God, yes. I walked away as security escorted the shouting groom. The bride fleeing to the bridal suite. By nightfall, the perfect day was in tatters. Cake uneaten, dance floor empty, vows already broken. Driving home alone, rain pelting the windshield. Anger gave way to hollow grief. Heartbreak lingered, a scar that would fade but never vanish. I wondered if trust could ever rebuild, or if some betrayals bury love for good. Elena's calls went unanswered. Our home felt like a ghost town. In the end, I didn't ruin their day, they did. But as I poured a drink in the silent kitchen, I reflected. Sometimes uncovering the truth is the only way to salvage what's left of yourself.